Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy MumboElite. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to show you how to make a ton of coins off of special card sniping, specifically low-end cards that are no longer in promo packs. So we're going to show you kind of all the different filters I use, how to kind of check how much you're making per card, what are the profits looking like, how much sell. We're going to go through everything. So if you do enjoy, smack the like button, subscribe if you're new. Let's get it. So first and foremost, I am recording this during track stars. So if you guys see the sniping filter I'm using, everything that I'm trying to pick up is cards that aren't track stars. Now, the reason why we do this is anything that's currently in the promo that's going on means it's going to be in packs. We want things that no longer have supply, which increase the price. Now, what I do is I go to the transfer market through my squad. You guys can do this on just the normal transfer market if you want. I find sniping's a lot faster through here. I just go to squad, transfer market. Instead of picking a quality for a specific promo, I just hit special for everything. This works especially well right now since informs are all, I believe, 13K plus, so we don't see these pop up. So the two buy nows we're going to want to mess with is the 10.5 and the 10.75. So if you wanted 10.5, you can just sit here until one pops up. Like this, we just sniped them for 10.5. You can compare price to get an idea of what cards are going for by the end of the hour. I usually sell everything for 12K plus, regardless of the card, and put one of each in my club. That way, as an investment, if there's ever an evolution that the card could fit, if it goes crazy high, boom, you just made more coins. So here's an example of one that will list for 12K. Already have one in my club, so we don't have to worry about it there. We can just sit here and snipe these all that pop up at 10.5. And if we pick them up at 10.5 and we sell for 12K, we are making 900 coins per card. Now, you'll notice you get limited to just 84 rateds as the highest rating possible because the lowest buy now for an 85 plus is a 10.75. So here we go. Did we snipe a Hendo? We just sniped a Hendo who's 86. Looks like he could be like a little more than 12K. Maybe 12.5, 13K if we wanted a lazy list by the end of the hour. I'm going to store him in my club. He's an 86, and he's the cheapest one there. Here's another 84 rated. We pick that up. We're able to... Uh-oh. It glitched a little bit. Sorry about that. We're back. So my goal essentially with this is every card that we win for 10,750, we're making 650 coins on if we sell for 12K. And any card we pick up for 10.5, we're able to make 900 coins on. So we just do this over and over. If you have a lot of coins, this works really well because you just fill your whole transfer list. For me, if I list 100 cards within the hour, on average right now, I'd say I'd get probably about 20 sales an hour. So my best way to go about this, in my opinion, is pick up like 100 plus cards, constantly have a full transfer list, especially if you're doing a lot of gameplay related objectives or div rivals, foot champs, or if you're playing other games like Call of Duty. You just fill a transfer list. Each card is making you bare minimum 650. You can lazy list even more, and there's going to be other cards that pop up too that are even more than that 12K. But always just kind of check the market to see what things are going for. I'll show you some of these cards I've been picking up. Here is a Terre. We got her for relatively cheap, 10.75. She's one that we could probably sneak 13 to 14K out of because there's not as many of her on the market. She's a little bit older of a promo. Same thing with Aspilicueta. You'll notice some of these cards that will pop up are a little bit more rare. I had a hero pop up. I believe it was Dempsey. We popped them up for 10,750. I believe we sold them for 14, 15K. So there's still cards like that that you want to be kind of aware of. You don't just want to list for the lowest price necessarily, but you also want to have an understanding of where the value comes from. Like I said, for me chucking one of these in my club, not only do we get the investment side of things for other evolutions that might come out that pop these up in price, we also have the ability to see if something sold instantly, right? For example, let's say I picked up this Samba and he instantly sold for 12K. Well, if he instantly sold, I'm going to go in my club, compare a price and see, hey, could I get 13K out of him? Let me list for 13K on him instead. And slowly you'll kind of pick up information on each card and have a better understanding of what each thing goes for. But like I said, in general, I just kind of have the low end prices of stuff and I work in that price points. Now, you can do this with bids too. For bids, I like to start with a 10 to 50. Then I go to 10.5. And I go look for all the cards that I normally would pick up on Snipe. Bid 10.5 all the way up to 10.75. mass bid on these, see if you can win maybe 25 out of the 50 bids, if that's possible. But you'll see here with this filter, we're already on 7 minutes. I only have a few bids, so what I do to change that then is I up the max price, which changes the filter a little bit more. You see different cards start popping up a little bit. We'll place bids on those, and then we kind of just keep tweaking the minimum buy now as well. It should bring up different cards if we do that. So I'm going to go to a minimum buy now of 11,000. Doesn't look like much is popping up there. You can still place some bids on those if you want. I just like waiting until there's usually less than 10 minutes left. But it's completely up to you. If you're going to go play a game anyways, you might as well sit there and bid on as many things as you can. It's not going to be a big deal if it's 10 minutes out and you have a game that's going to take you 10 plus minutes to play anyways. But bidding can be a really nice way of winning more of these cards. I will say, though, the reason the sniping works so good is because they have a little bit more value than that 10.75, 10.5 that we're picking up for. So chances are you're going to get outbid on stuff. That's just the reality of how this works. But also, too, when a new promo starts, something to keep in mind is prices will slowly rise. So if I look at what's currently in packs, let's use the Zapata, for example. We see a bunch of them pop up. If we look at the amount of supply he has one for 11.75 at the end of the hour. So if we're listing him for 12K, we can't realistically expect him to sell easily, especially in bulk. What I normally do is I wait till after that initial weekend when the promo ends. So if this promo ends and I see a bunch of Zapatas still in the market, I'm going to wait just a little bit to see his price organically goes up before I start picking him up. Technically, he's out of packs and you should be good to pick him, but it's going to take a little bit of time for their price to move up. I still would get one of each of the current promo when they're low, chuck them in your club as the investment side of things, but the sniping, wait a little bit longer. But that's essentially it, guys. If you want more sniping filters, I have more with League SBC stuff. I can cover that in future videos if you want. We're getting close to Black Friday. I'm going to be gone for that. We got a lot of kind of streams coming in the next week or so leading up to Black Friday. We are club stocked with a bunch of silvers. I'm ready to make hopefully 1 million plus coins again during Black Friday. Yeah, we'll talk to you guys later. It's been your boy MumboElite. I'm out. God bless.